Well, we were supposed to wake up to snow this morning, according to the weather forecast, but it never happened. It all went south and east of here so far. All we had was quite a flock of white geese on the ground. Anyway, let's take a look back a couple of days to a much nicer day, Easter Sunday. Well, we got a little bit of drone video for you here. Tried to get a few minutes looking down on the snow geese out in the stubble field. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon, Easter Sunday. Got a little bit of shaky video included in there. I tried to cut out the worst of it. I still got the shaky camera syndrome, the after effects of the crash I had a couple of years ago. I guess I need to replace the old drone, but I haven't got around to it yet. Anyway, you can see the snow geese as they take off and they sort of circle around, and they heard or saw the drone coming. I was pretty high up. I didn't think they would notice me, but sure enough they did, and it disturbed them enough that they got up and circled a bit and eventually settled back down where they were. So not like I was harassing them or anything. It would be nice to get some close-up shots, but obviously that's not too likely to happen. They'd be scared off by the sound of the drone. So this is all I got for you. Easter Sunday morning out in the pasture. Not a bad day. Temperatures up in the 50s Fahrenheit. Just curious if the first crocus flowers are showing up yet. They should be by this time of year. This is the old original cattle pasture. Big rock. Been in the ground for centuries. And the big slough. Not as big as I've seen in some years, and the dugout to the north still has a bit of snow and ice in it. So the water levels are possibly a little below average, if anything. Now this is prime crocus ground right here. And I'm seeing nothing. This was a massive manure pile right here for many years ago, but it's settled into the earth and become soil. No, there is not a single crocus showing here. So this is what all the country would have looked like when the first homesteaders came here. Just your basic native prairie grass. A few little trees that had come up since the last prairie fire. A little bit of silver leaf on the hillside. Silver leaf, buckbrush. I got a small flock of geese, I think, out there in the stubble. Maybe a fairly big flock. And so far, all I'm seeing here is the old dead grass from last year. If the crocuses are down there, they're well hidden. Oh, the old red guy came out to follow me. Better watch yourself, boy. Coyote will get you. What is he looking for? Gopher hunting? Anyway, back to the search. I think I've done videos on this Red River Special thrashing machine in the past. A typical thrashing machine that most farms had way back in the day, as they say. That galvanized steel should last a long time, but any wooden parts, for example this here, it's not bad. It's probably oak, but the sides to the sieves, they're wood too. The elevator collapsed many years ago. It's not supposed to fold in two like that. The wood rotted and it collapsed on its support. So there it hangs. Makes a nice ornament anyway, a little bit of history. I think the name is here on the side somewhere, if I can still find it. Yes, the Nichols and Shepherd, Battle Creek, Michigan, Red River Special. So there you go, more than you ever needed to know about a thrashing machine. And where'd my cat disappear to? Yeah, good for you. Sit there and wait for a gopher to come out. I guess I will call off the search here and come back another day. It is the 20th of April. So a little on the late side. Should have been seeing something by now. So this won't have any cattle pasturing on it this year, since I'm officially out of the business. So I guess I'll just keep it trimmed down. I doubt I will cut it for hay, because that prairie wool hay, I've never seen much of a market for it. The old wooden cattle trough from the 1980s or earlier survived to finish out my cattle days. A couple of good telephone poles under there could be repurposed. I'm going to be cleaning up bits of baler twine out here for quite some time. Anyway, the search is over. Could be the end of the video. So, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one from the Roosty 6 channel.